Hello there, beautiful people. I'm super excited to see you here again on my channel. I am super excited for this video because I just know how much it will benefit you and your skin, and I just think it is an important part because I have been struggling with some skincare problems. My skin tends to be on an oilier side, so it does come with a lot of disadvantages, of course. But right now, finally, I have been doing really well with my skin, and it has been treating me really nicely, and of course because I have been treating it nicely as well. So I'm just here today to show you what I have came up with that will actually help to heal my acne scars and also dark spots that I tend to have around the acne areas, especially when my hormones change and everything just goes downhill. So here I have a few products that will help you to do that, but of course, as you can see right now, I still have my makeup on, and to make sure that we take care of our skin well, we do have to figure out the way we should remove it first. So this is when Yepoda comes in, and it will be today's sponsor of the video. I'm just going to briefly talk about Yepoda because I have spoke about it before on my channel, and I am obsessed with their products. They are really clean and they're beautiful. The packaging is super cute, and honestly, these products have never hurt my sensitive skin. I have the whole line and I'm absolutely obsessed. Today I'm going to specifically show you how I do my double cleansing with them and just show you what I do to remove my makeup that is especially long lasting. And of course, we know how much pain it is to remove a lipstick that is red. So I'm just going to show you how effortlessly I do it. So this is the makeup that I've been wearing throughout the day, and it's time to remove it. Let's get ready for the bed. So for Yepoda, there is a little bit of a process that I like to follow to remove my makeup and have a really nice and clean barrier. And here are the 5 products that I like to use. And we're gonna firstly start with double cleansing. I'll be putting my hair away. So the first layer of removing the makeup, I'm going to go ahead and follow up with these Yepoda Calm Balm, and this one is olive and coconut oil cleansing balm. Absolutely love it because it has skin loving ingredients. Like, olive oil has been really good and my skin feels a lot more healthier, and it just tends to get all of the gunk out, and I absolutely like that. Just going to gently rub it in, and you're gonna see how fast it melts my makeup off. Red lipstick is gone. It also is really good with removing my eye makeup. Today I didn't do drastic makeup on my eyes, but it's so good at removing my mascara. And just like that, within a few minutes or even seconds, my makeup is melted off. I'm going to quickly rinse this off and I'll be right back for the next step. I am super impressed on how easy it removes makeup. I just wanted to show you the full-on result. It honestly removed everything. There is a little bit, and there is absolutely no residue after rinsing it off. I'll go ahead with the double bubble cleanser, and this one is a very gentle exfoliating cleanser. I love it so much because it has salicylic acid, which is really good at evening out the skin tone, and it is super gentle on my skin, as it's still considered to be an exfoliant, but my skin does not feel irritated at all. It just feels very nice and smooth after this one. Double cleansing has been a really important part of my skincare routine because I just try to remove all of the bad chemicals or pollution, whatever is on my face. It has to be gone by the end of the day so that nothing appears the next. It's super fun to massage it, and my skin feels so good after. I'm going to wash this off and I'll be right back for the next step. Alright, since everything in now is cleansed. Alright, now that my skin is squeaky clean, I'm ready to bring in the hydration bag, since the salicylic acid a little bit dehydrated the skin and cleaned it off. But just look how shiny and clean my skin looks. So the third step of this routine, I'll go ahead and spray it in with the hyaluronic acid. This is the mist half. This one just helps to get that moisture back into my skin and just look how immediately my skin starts to glow and it just absorbs super fast. Then to finalize, I like to do 2 last steps. It's going to be adding a serum and then locking everything in with a moisturizer. The serum that I'm going to use in today is going to be the Glow Hero Bakuchill Oil Serum, and this one is super thin and it leaves my skin super glowy, which I really like, especially at nighttime. And it specifically is designed for nighttime use because it is a little bit more on the shinier side, but it stays on your skin for a long time, which is going to be helping to keep that moisture in while you sleep. But I just love how light these products are. They absorb really well and they don't feel greasy at all. It just immediately gives me the most natural glow. And finally, like I mentioned before, this is the Midnight Magic, and this one is perfect for moisturizing while going to sleep. This has cica and lavender. This is a sleeping mask. I'll go ahead and apply it all over my face as well. It smells super relaxing with the lavender. I could just imagine how nicely my skin will feel right in the morning because it will be super relaxed, evened out, and glowy. All right, you guys, currently this is my nighttime routine for the past couple of months. I have been trying Yepoda, and nighttime routine is super important for me right now, and all of these steps just make my life so much more easier. All of these products work really great together, so I'm super excited to sponsor them on my video because I just know that you'll like them as well. If you're struggling to find products that will work for you, I'm sure Yepoda will be one for you because it has so many options for so many different skin types, and everything is labeled on when and where you should use it, so you know that your skin will never start to peel. It will never be irritant to your skin because you know what it's going to do. It's either going to be cleansing your face, prepping your face, treating your face, nourishing, or protecting. All of these products are amazing and I cannot recommend them enough. Okay, now but let's talk about treating your dark spots and the areas that are a little bit harder to remove, like the areas around your acne, as well as the areas that tend to never go away. And I usually see them right after I have a little bit more sun. So it would be caused by sun damage or just a spot that I would consider to be a freckle. So there are some ways to treat it. And of course, I think retinoid treatments are going to be the ones to do that, treating that type of skin. But a lot of you guys do ask for things that are more accessible. So these are the things that I would find either in the drugstore or on Amazon. And I love these products because they are a rotation on my routine depending on how my skin is doing. I'm sure you've seen these products before on my channel. I've spoke a lot about them, but right now I'm just going to tell you a little bit more and what they do. Here are the 6 products that I picked out from my makeup drawer, and these are the products that I know will help you. It will help to even out the skin and also will just fade the dark spots that worked for me. I will also tell you how I treat my acne right when it comes out and what do I do just to prevent scars in the future. First of all, I do recommend for you not to pop your pimples. So to avoid popping your pimples, I just tend to think like, okay, do I really want to pop it? I know it just seems so satisfy me sometimes, but I just think in the long run, I'm gonna have a lot more work to do after I pop it because there's going to be a scab. There's also going to be a lot of redness that I'll have to figure out and cover. And being on camera a lot is just really bad. So I will have to overthink about it a lot. So what helps to dry up my acne is going to be the Azelaic Acid, and this one is a perfect acne treatment or a spot treatment. I love to use it right on top of the acne right before I go to bed. So I would just put it on the spot that looks like it's going to be a bump of a pimple or something that I don't want to appear, and it actually treats it overnight and it prevents from breaking my skin out. So usually when my hormones change, and it will be around the time of the month, I would get a lot of acne spots around here, or if I eat too much sweets, I tend to have them around my face here as well. As you can see here, I'm actually approaching the time of the month and I have a lot of pimples, tiny ones that are coming out, which are super duper annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'll be applying them as a thin layer, so it comes out like in a very thin line, so you don't need to use a lot of product, and you will go ahead and just treat that spot in particular like so. And I promise that will dry out the pimple, and the process of just healing it and treating it will be so much more seamless. I will be linking this one. I have got this one on Amazon. I will be linking some of the products that I also use, but next video that I will be uploading is going to be about how I actually am treating my skin with a laser. I've been testing out a laser right now, so that will be really fun and interesting to learn. I'm actually testing it out to see if it works, if it removes signs of aging and or breakouts. So I am super excited to show you because I'm in a little bit of a process and I have been seeing a difference. So that should be really, really fun to learn. Another thing that I would recommend is making sure that my skin is even, as I would use some exfoliants. It would either be the salicylic acid that is in the cleanser that I spoke about earlier, or it's going to be the Saccharomyces fermented milky toner. And this is a really nice, and this is a very nice exfoliant, which is super gentle on sensitive skin, which I have, and my skin is super thin. Like anything, I feel everything, and this one does not have any acid in it, therefore it's not going to burn my skin or make it itch as other acids may, like the glycolic acid some people use, which helps to even out the skin tone. This one is super lightweight. It absorbs really well. I love to use it in the summer when I apply my makeup as a primer as well, to just tone my skin out. Toner is super interesting, and I recommend for you to guys use it right before makeup as well, or in the PM when you are going to sleep, to make sure that your barrier is protected. And so this one is a gentle exfoliating toner with yeast ferment technology. Like I said, no acids, but it is fermented, which causes the exfoliation, which causes the gentle exfoliation, which is super cool. I spoke about this product so many times on my channel, and I just think it is really good. First of all, it smells like milk, and I'm sure hence to the name, but it is making my skin really glowy. And you could always go back to the videos that I made in the summer of 2024. You could see I've been using this product a lot, and this product did so good with makeup on top of it. Basically, if you're looking to even out your skin tone, to make sure that there is no bumps, you're trying to exfoliate it with a toner, but you don't want to use glycolic acid because it is a bit too rough, and salicylic acid is already in your cleanser, I would recommend using the fermented toner, which is super sensitive and it does not make your skin irritated, but it makes it nice and glowy, which I would definitely recommend. All right, next is going to be the other irritants that I will talk about, and then we're going to talk about protecting the skin barrier to heal the dark spots and make sure that they are gone in a few days. It's going to be the retinol. Retinol is going to be the only thing that will actually completely remove your dark spots, and this one specifically is going to be not medical grade, but is quite there, and it still works with continued use. So if you're trying to make sure that everything is nice and even, this one by Biosense is going to be really good. This one has 0.15% retinol, niacinimide, hyaluronic acid, vitamin A, and ceramide. So this one has all of the smoothie inside, but like I said, retinol is the one that's going to target the dark spots the most. So if you have access to a retinol from a medical professional, I would recommend to do that anyway. But if you are looking for something that is less medical grade, this one is going to be your go-to. I'm pretty sure you can find this on Amazon. If I can't find it, I will find something similar and I'll link it down in the description as well. Everything that I talk about here is going to be linked in the description. Next is going to be the niacinamide, which I already spoke about in the other product, but niacinamide helps to even out the skin tone, helps to lock in the moisture and make sure that the skin is protecting itself. So yeah, niacinamide plus zinc is going to be perfect for your skin. I love how this one feels on skin as well. Let me just add it for you. This one is absorbent really nicely, and of course it's from the Ordinary as well. I love to use it in the evening since it is a little bit more on the thicker side, and I don't like to use too much products in the morning, so this one is going to go with night products because my nighttime routine is a little bit more heavier than my morning routine. In the morning, I would go only with like a toner and then go with like protecting barriers like sunscreen and vitamin E oils and moisturizers, while at night I will go with full-on protecting my skin and making sure it's wet so that it becomes smooth and nice in the morning. You see how nice this absorbs, and it just makes my skin look super, super juicy. Love it so much. Alright, you guys, now let's talk about protecting the skin barrier, and that is super important if you are training your skin. So if you're training your skin, you are basically using products that will actually irritate it a little bit, and then you're gonna make sure that you're protecting it after because it is super, super irritated. And since it is a little bit irritated, you want to make sure that it is protected so no further damage happens. I like to use two products, and I basically use them separately, or I could use them together. It really depends. This one has been really, really famous before. Right now it's not as popular. I don't see it anymore. This one is the pink serum from the Ordinary, and this one is really good for soothing, so really nice after irritants, and it protects and supports the barrier. So I love to use that one sometimes. Not my favorite one. I just don't like the consistency too much, but it is still really, really good if you are trying to protect it. And again, I like to use it right before makeup or if I go to sleep. So everything just before I go to sleep. And now let's talk about my favorite protector. It's going to be vitamin E. I don't see anyone talking about vitamin E. Vitamin E is the only thing that actually healed my acne spots. Like, I had a lot of acne spots, like small bumps around my face, and this is the only thing that actually helped. So I previously used the one by Nature's Bounty, and that one is a little bit more lighter, while this one is pure, so it's a little bit more thicker. I think I like the lighter one just a little bit more, but this one still works. And this one I love to use, and this one I love to pair with the salicylic acid, especially in the summer. They work really, really well together, and I just like to use that one as well because it is super nourishing. I have seen so much good results from using vitamin E oil. Yes, my skin is gonna look like grease. Yes, it is thick, but you guys, it works wonders. I don't know why no one is talking about vitamin E oil. Maybe there are bad effects about it. Maybe some people have pores that are getting clogged, but listen, if you're trying to spot treat, you could do just like a spot treatment on your pimple or your acne spot. It's gonna help. Like, over 3 days, your skin is just gonna look super, super smooth, and you're not going to see any dark spots. Vitamin E oil just helps me to do that. It evens out everything. It also works really well as for moisturizing, keeps the skin and locks everything in nicely, so everything just works beautifully. Okay, you guys, and I guess this was it, and I'm sure my skin is looking a little bit more oilier, but I'm telling you, this is the routine that I would do right before I go to bed to have really nice skin, even to have a very nice and even skin in the morning. This is the products that I would use, and I swear by them. Yes, some of them might not work together, so make sure you do your research. I don't usually do them all at once. I would just use them and rotate them between what is going on in my face and depending on really what's like happening and how I'm feeling. So yeah, make sure that you do your research for what kind of acne spots you have. These just work really, really good at helping to reduce them and prevent them. And also, I just think it helps me as well, so maybe it will help you. I'm obviously not a professional in terms of healing and treating acne, so make sure you ask your doctor about it as well so that you don't do harm. Some of these products you could definitely use, like the vitamin E oil is not going to do the harm. It's just going to protect it, and the barrier and soothing serum is also going to protect the barrier. And I just really think these products are really nice because I have sensitive skin and you don't want to put more irritants because your skin is already irritated, probably from picking at it or just air. Air irritates our skin super, super well. Like in the winter, it's super dry, definitely irritated. I really hope that this video was helpful and I really hope that you found this video helpful and all of these products were somewhat important and some of these products are somewhat helpful as well. I will be linking everything down if you are interested in trying them out. I really think these work really well with a lot of skin problems and they help to treat it. So make sure you write your comments and recommendations as well in the comment section. What other problems are you dealing with your skin? Maybe I'll try to focus on that for my next videos. Thank you again for taking your time on watching this video, and thank you so much for Yepoda on sponsoring the video as well. It's been really, really nice to work with them, and also the products are honestly beautiful and they just work really, really nicely. So make sure you check them out as well. But for now, I will be seeing you on my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so that you don't miss out on my uploads. Try to upload as much as possible, and I've been doing that really, really consistently. So yeah, I really hope to see you on my next one. Thank you again, and I hope you have a good one. Bye!